Tonight in the studio along with Edon, I'm Bill Culp, and we're really looking forward to an out-of-league matchup tonight. The Springford Rams playing Upper Merion, the Vikings. So we got the Vikings and the Rams tonight. So it's going to be a good one there, Edon. With Springford right now 10th in the district at 12-6, looking good right now. So coming off a big win against Owen-J. Roberts.
Yeah, for sure. I think that Springford, they should have this game really in the bag, but they have to make sure they have efficient scoring, and they have to make sure they contain the Vikings game in the paint.
Yeah, and you talk about that. You know, we use that phrase. This almost, in a sense, it looks like a layup with Upper Merion coming in 5-7 overall, 5-5 in the league. Really lowly ranked. It's not Lower Merion, but they don't want to look past them tonight. They want to come out and set the tone right away.
Right. And I think for Springford, to avoid an upset, like I said before, as long as they get their job done, each player, you know, is at their position at the proper time, I think that they'll be good to go for today.
Yeah, speaking of that, good to go, and speaking of those Rams, talking to Coach Talley earlier today, really liking the way Scrocky has been playing right now. Scrocky is gradually improving, almost like a ladder in that scaffolding, building up his game. He's doing a real nice job.
Yeah, I think that each player has contributed so far in Springford. I know one of the players who actually doesn't get many minutes, Jake Santangelo, has contributed, with just encouraging other teammates, and he's just overall a great teammate. So although some of the players don't see a lot of minutes, they are all contributing regardless.
Yeah, and so like I said, Springford coming in, they had a little bit of a hiccup against Methacton, but Methacton's ranked one in the District 1. I mean, they're a powerhouse. So they did hang with them the first game. Got smacked around the second game, but handily beating Owen-J. Roberts by 22, and then handily beating Pottstown also by 22. So in scoring at will. They're shooting the ball pretty well from deep, which I know Coach Talley likes to see, with Fitzgerald, Scrocky shooting a three, and even Santiago, I believe, is hitting the outside shots.
Yes. And I expect, like you said before, winning by 20-plus points. I expect to see that today, and I'm sure that the team expects that. I'm sure the coach expects that. So I think that Springford really has the control here. They just have to, commit to the shooting of the ball.
Totally agree. And speaking of control, we're going to hand it after a break down to Dave and Anthony. We're going to come back live, RCTV. We'll see you at halftime, everybody.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
I was physically at school, but my mind wasn't at school. I had problems at home. So when I met Narnese, she started helping me a little bit, like, Nia, I don't know what you're doing, but your future is more important. She's my strength. It takes a village to help somebody get their diploma. It changes your whole life.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Hello and welcome to Ram Nation Gymnasium. I am Anthony Bamford here with Dave Pence for a packed crossover matchup between Upper Merion and Springford. Dave, what do you have on Upper Merion?
Yeah, Upper Merion's coming into this game tonight. You could kind of say they have a little bit of momentum on their side. As we were talking right before we got on live here, where they came back with a big-time win against Pottsgrove, beat them 51-47, coming in an overall record of 8-7, 8-5 overall in the pack. And in their Frontier division, they're 5-4. They're gonna be a scrappy group. They're not overly big with a lot of size. Same makeup as Springford, but they're scrappy. Coach Talley said this morning when I got a chance to talk to him, he said they're gonna have their hands full with a couple of the players. They have a couple small guards that really like to be physical in Kim and Jones. So They just need to hold them in check, and Springford has to hold up their end of being physical and match their physicalness inside.
And definitely one player to watch for Upper Merion is Ty Jones. He's a 5'7" sophomore for Upper Merion. He was their leading scorer last game, so he'll be one to watch. And for the Rams.
Yeah, for the Rams, it's just the same. Keep the turnovers to a minimum. They're tenacious on defense. They need to keep that intensity. Coach Talley said coming in, they have some guys that are sick. Unfortunately, Mike Fitzgerald fell to an illness. He'll be unavailable. He might be available tonight, might not be at 100%. So it'll be interesting to see how much playing time he gets if he's ready to go. He was at practice yesterday, but he wasn't feeling 100%.
So we hope Michael Fitzgerald feels better, and we'll be interested to see how he is. For Upper Merion, the starters are Ty Jones, Lucas Kim, Dominic Brees, Nick Shepard, and Finn McLaughlin. And for the Rams, it's Zach Scrocky, Michael Fitzgerald, Jake Cressley, Trey Medeiros, and Pat Kovaleski.
Yeah, it's good to see Mike out there. He's battling illness, tough kid out there. He'll be ready to go tonight. Well, maybe he'll be just getting some good quality minutes and getting some rest. We'll see how it goes early tonight. So hopefully Springford can get off to a hot start and they can play that great defense that they've been playing all year. And that's been their MO, is just playing solid defense.
Trey Medeiros and Nick Shepard await the tip. Ball is up, and Medeiros wins the tip to Cressley, who hands it off to Scrocky. Scrocky will walk it across half court. Outside to Kovaleski. Back to Fitzgerald. Back to Kovaleski. For Merion in a 2-3 zone. Kovaleski from the corner. No good. Medeiros gets the rebound. Back up and a score. The Rams pressing. Foul. Looks like Kovaleski caught number 14, Colin Bowman, on the eye there.
Yeah, a little bit too aggressive there. He, obviously was going after the ball. Didn't mean to hit him in the face, but nonetheless, quick foul on Kovaleski.
Shepard's shot is no good. Fitzgerald comes down with the rebound. Scrocky loses the ball. Picked up by Colin Bowman. And a goaltending is called on Trey Medeiros.
Yeah, unfortunately, Trey, a little overzealous, didn't get any of the ball, but I think they called it because he slammed the backboard, thus determining maybe it affected the carom off the backboard and, give 2 points to Upper Merion.
Yeah, certainly when you are a guy like Trey Medeiros and you have those serious hops, you have to be careful for those goaltendings. Cressley down low to Trey. Back out to Cressley. Quick ball movement by the Rams. Ball was deflected. Cressley in the corner, looking, swings it to Fitzgerald. Scrocky now has it, penetrates, and he traveled.
Called for the travel there. Unfortunately got the double team, was unable to split the defenders, and as he was trying to spin out of it, picked up that pivot foot and got called for the travel. That's 2 turnovers in a row for Springford.
The Rams definitely will look to take better care of the ball here. Off the no-look pass, Ty Jones for 3. That's a beautiful pass by Nick Shepard.
Yeah, just finding that open guy, good ball movement, and you got to be aware of these guards. They can shoot the three-pointer.
Outside, Fitzgerald at the top of the key, comes off the screen by Medeiros, out to Kovaleski from the corner. Kovaleski answers with his own 3.
Yeah, we know Kovaleski, he won't be shy about taking that shot. That's his 2nd attempt this year.
A good finish there by number 14, Colin Bowman, who had Jake Cressley barreling towards him, able to stay focused and get the score. The Rams quickly push it back up. Kovaleski from the wing, Scrocky top of the key, looking, driving, floater, it's good. Beautiful move by Zach Scrocky there to penetrate the middle of the zone and get the floater up.
Good take by Scrocky going in, and his first, he likes to dribble and penetrate, and his first look is always he looks to pass and create something, but right there he knew he had a short 6-footer jumper, was able to feather that in. Good drive by Scrocky.
We are all even here with about 5:40 to go. Upper Merion has the ball. Cressley comes out to guard Shepard. Bowman's pass is stolen. Scrocky to Kovaleski. Kovaleski bobbles it. Picked up by Scrocky at left wing. Out to Fitz at the top of the key. Back to Kovaleski in the corner. Fitz looking for the shot, doesn't have it. Driving, finds Scrocky in the left corner. Scrocky with the shot fake, goes cross court. Good ball movement by the Rams here. Scrocky for 3, it's good. Zach Scrocky now with 5 points here.
That's Springford's second three-pointer night. You can see there, good ball movement. They had a skip pass in there, passing the ball in the perimeter, making Upper Merion work and getting that open look. Great job by Scrocky to be able to knock down that three-pointer.
Always a good sign to see that the Rams are hot from 3, especially if Upper Merion wants to sit in that 2-3 zone. The 3 ball is the biggest counter to that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, and once they come out and try to cover that, that three-pointer, and there's a three-pointer for Shepard as they're 2 for 2 behind the arc. But that'll draw Upper Merion out, and Springford will be able to penetrate, maybe even get the ball down low to Cressley, as you can see him trying to post up down low right now.
Fitzgerald into the middle to Medeiros. Medeiros goes up with it, gets the shooter's roll, and he's got 4.
Again, good ball movement. Medeiros popping up to the foul line, is able to get a nice look and get a nice friendly shooter's roll.
Tatum bobbled it. Scrocky hustled to try to save the ball, but he went out of bounds with it. It will remain Upper Merion's ball.
Yeah, so far we can see the similarities between these two teams. Good guard play, excellent shooting, some scrappy defense.
Colin Bowman hits a 3, and Upper Merion perfect from 3 to start this game, and they are hanging tough here with Springford. Fitzgerald swings it to the left side to Pat Kovaleski, who dishes it down to Scrocky for 3. No good. Rebound goes to the point guard, Ty Jones. Tatum driving. Contact. No call, though. Ball is saved. Out to Ty Jones at the top of the key. Merion finally misses a 3.
Yeah,
Fitzgerald has it, looking to push.
Miss.
Good take by Pat. Blocked. Gets his rebound, loses it. Colin Bowman comes up with it. Euro step, no good. Shepard finds the cutting Jones for a beautiful finish. 5 points for Ty Jones here in the first quarter.
Man, great look inside there. I mean, what a pass, and to be able to finish that kind of off balance, come streaking in at full speed. Good sequence of events there for Upper Merion, but Springford needs to get shored up here defensively and contain all the players. Upper Merion's coming out here shooting lights out and start this game.
Definitely, Upper Merion only missed 1 3 so far here in the first quarter, and they are up 15-12. Springford taking a timeout, wanting to talk things over, set their defense, get their offense set up, slow the pace of the game a little bit, because the pace has been flying in this game.
Yeah, it has been. They're up and down. I mean, we already have 27 points scored by combined, and early, with Springford had back-to-back possessions with turnovers. They got to cut that down. Just play composed, get good looks. It looks like if they pass the ball around the perimeter, they'll be able to get it inside.
And for the Rams, number 21, Nate Santiago has checked in for Jake Cressley. Fitzgerald at the top of the key, back to Santiago, to Fitz. Pulling from the top of the key, no good. Rebound goes to Madison Tatum. Jones pushing.
The travel.
Bowman made the 3, but the refs called him for a travel. I believe that is the first Upper Merion turnover of this game.
Yeah, I think Springford needs to look to get it inside. They've shot already early so far in this game, 5 3-pointers, but I'd like to see some more shots attempted inside the paint.
We talk about Upper Merion, not the tallest of teams. Springford definitely has a height advantage here. Scrocky out to Kovaleski at the top of the key. Kovaleski driving into the middle, finds Medeiros. Medeiros goes up and finishes for his 6th point of the game.
Yeah, great job by Kovaleski to penetrate and find a Medeiros in there, and that's what you do. You dribble drive, and then somebody's going to be open. Good job, Kovaleski and Medeiros to team up for that 2-point bucket.
Santiago fouls Nick Shepard in the post there. Sending Shepard to the line. The first foul, or second foul of the game.
Yeah, you can see there he had a good pump fake down low for Shepard, and Santiago let his feet. And at that point in time, you're in no man's land. You're going to commit the foul.
And usually when you bite on the shot fake, it almost always results in a foul. First free throw was good. Second free throw, also good. Upper Merion now up 3, 17-14, with just about 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Scrocky swings it over, back to Scrocky. Fitzgerald at the top of the key. Scrocky on the left wing, finds Medeiros in that soft spot in the zone. Medeiros goes up and one. Beautiful finish and look by Zach Scrocky to find Trey Medeiros for the and one.
Yeah, good strong take there by Medeiros. And we can see, we just got done taking. I want to see more points in the paint, more opportunities down low, and they're looking like after that timeout, that's what they're coming out to do, is they wanted to get it in there. Good strong take by Medeiros to get fouled and convert, hopefully get the three-point play. Unfortunately, he is unable to make that, and it's going to stay Springford ball.
Medeiros missed it. Looked like it went out on Shepard, so the Rams will retain possession here with just under 2 minutes to go. Pat Kovaleski will inbound for the Rams. Gives to Trey Medeiros, out to Fitz. Scrocky on the left wing, passes it to Fitz, top of the key. Santiago, over to Medeiros, back to Santiago, to Fitz. Fitz for three, it's good. And the Rams taking advantage of the ball falling in their possession there to get a quick three.
Yeah, so instead of the three-point play, they end up with a 5-point play.
Tatum, dribbling around, passes it to Kim. Now Jones has it, dribbling on Scrocky, gets Scrocky to bite, passes. Bowman's no good. Shepard continuing to fight, gets his own rebound again, misses. Scrocky comes down with it, and the Rams looking to run here. Pass gets picked off by Bowen. Passes out to Jones, and Jones will slow it down, and Upper Merion will take a timeout, and we will see you after the timeout.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
They told me a bottle couldn't dream. That I would never become a superhero. But I learned how to fly. Just to come back in a new disguise. And be the hero that I've always wanted to be.
Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. The Springford Rams leading Upper Merion 19-17 with about 43 seconds left. Did miss a little bit of the action, but neither team was able to score.
Yeah, fortunately that last Rams possession ended on a turnover. That's their fourth of this fourth quarter, and they got to clean that up. And we've seen, you know, right before the break there, Upper Merion called a timeout because Springford got out of their zone defense, is now playing man-to-man.
Definitely, the ball control has been an issue for Springford here, as well as guarding the three. Tyler Schlingo has just checked in for Zach Scrocky. Jones dribbling around. Pat Kovaleski's on him. To Kim. Finds Jones. Back to Kim. Kim goes to the corner. And Colin Bowman has another three, and Upper Merion has been shooting lights out from three so far here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're 4 out of 5 from beyond the arc, so they are shooting lights out. Nice look inside.
Beautiful look by Nate Santiago to find Trey Medeiros, who cuts right down the middle for the easy layup. Upper Merion pushing it down. And Colin Bowman with 3 threes in the first quarter. He is having himself a night to beat the buzzer and give Upper Merion the lead 23-21 at the conclusion of the first quarter. And we will see you when the second quarter begins.
Hi, I'm Peter. And there's nothing I love more than sharing vegetables with my friends. Come on in! Help yourself to anything. That's why we give our food the utmost respect it deserves. Did you know there are simple steps we can all take to help save food? You can cook it, store it, even share it. Just don't waste it. Because when it comes to food, better ate than never. To learn more, visit savethefood.com.
Sure,
I look cute now, but when my owner lost his job, it was rough. I was living on the street, and one night, me and this Cocker Spaniel got into it so bad, I wound up looking like an ice cream cone. I cried a little bit, but thankfully I got rescued, so I'm running, I'm jumping, all back to my old self. And I'm ready to give unconditional love, even if you put a lampshade on my head.
Hello and welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. We had a fast-paced first quarter with Upper Merion shooting lights out from three-pointers. They hold a 23-21 lead over the home Springford Rams. And here we go. Jones hands it off to Kim. Kim guarded by Kovaleski. The Rams in a matchup zone. And it looks like they got Schlingo for a hold off the ball. He fouled Colin Bowman, who was lights out in that first quarter.
Yeah, no doubt. He's hot for sure. He has 3 3-pointers and 11 total points in that first quarter as Medeiros tries to save it.
Great hustle play by Medeiros. Unfortunately, Kim was the only player around from Upper Merion. Bowman's shot is off. Fitz comes down with the rebound. Jones applying a little bit of pressure, but he backs off. Kovaleski will walk it across half court. Gets into the middle, kicks it out to Fitz at the top of the key. Over to Schlingo on the left wing. Schlingo airballs it, but it's picked up by Santiago, who gets fouled. Santiago will get 2 from the charity stripe. First free throw is no good, little strong. Second shot is up. It's good. And Zach Scrocky will check back in for Nate Santiago. Scrocky had 5 in the first quarter.
And at this point, I'm sure Coach Talley, coming into the second quarter, said you need to be aware where Bowman, number 14, is all times. They can't let him shoot. Obviously, he has the hot hand, and Upper Marion's trying to feed him.
Now Michael Fitzgerald has drawn the task of guarding Bowman. He's denying him the ball. Awkward take by Nick Shepard there. Schlingo pushes the ball up court to Kovaleski. Back to Schlingo. Good ball movement from the Rams. Fits in the corner. Drives baseline. Up and under. No good. Rebounded by Shepard. Shepard with the shot fake. Left his feet a little bit. Ref says he traveled. He definitely fooled Medeiros on that one.
That's Upper Marion's 3rd turnover for the game so far.
Scrocky will walk it across half court. Back to Kovaleski in the top of the key. Kovaleski looking for Medeiros, can't get him, to Fitz. Fitz for 3. Gets the shooter's roll, and that's his second 3 of the game. That gives the Rams a 25-23 lead here. About 6 minutes to go. Kim driving on Scrocky, nothing there. Shepard for 3. No good. Scrocky gets the rebound. Kovaleski on the left wing. Down low to Medeiros. Medeiros working on Shepard. Gets the post bucket. And a great job by Trey Medeiros there to get position on Shepard. And then just use that positioning to go up for the score.
Yeah, good post up there. Good job of getting it inside. That's Medeiros' 12th point. Obviously, he has the hot hand for Springford. Let's see if they keep trying to go inside. That's what they tried to do right there in the final moments of the first quarter, is get the ball inside. And there is a good example of how Medeiros can finish up inside.
Maddox Tatum kicks it out to Shepard. Shepard driving, nothing there. Over to Bowman. Kicks it out. Shepard for 3. Nothing but air. Kovaleski comes away with it. Kovaleski looking for Medeiros, can't get it. Just Schlingo on the wing. Schlingo down low to Medeiros. Medeiros to Kovaleski to Scrocky from the corner. It's good. Zach Scrocky with his 8 points of the game. And great ball movement by the Rams there to chew through that Upper Merion 2-3 zone. And when you can get that ball in the middle, it opens up a whole world of opportunities for the Rams.
Yeah, you could see there, that's the coach's dream right there, is rotate that ball, quick passes. defense just can't catch up, and it led to a wide open look to Scrocky, and he was able to put down his second three-pointer of the game and his 8th point overall. And that Springford and Upper Merion are both shooting well from beyond the arc here. Both have 5 3-pointers in this game early on.
Yeah, definitely. The ball has been falling from deep at a high clip in this game. Both teams, we have a very high-scoring game. It's right now 30-23 Rams. The Rams are on the run with the hot hand. What have they been doing well?
Well, I think changing up. They defensively, they got out of their zone because Upper Merion was shooting the ball real well from the outside. And since then, starting this second quarter, Upper Merion has yet to put points on the board. So switching up that defense is a great call by Kitali, and better yet, good execution by his players here to start this second quarter.
And we see all the colorful Springford Youth basketball jerseys. It is Springford Youth basketball night here at Ram Nation Gymnasium, and it's always great to see the little kids coming out to watch the big kids ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see sometimes when we're shooting free throws, we have some kids on the, out there waiting down the court too. Some of those they asked for volunteers from the Springford Youth basketball teams, and they're on hand tonight. You have 2 under each basket that are doing a good job out here for watching the Springford High School team play.
For Upper Merion, Brad Zielinski has checked into the game. Kim at the top of the key. Passes it to Bowman. The hot hand in the first quarter, yet to do anything here in the second quarter. To Zielinski, swings it to Tatum. Tatum hands it off to Jones. Kim for 3. It's good. Upper Merion puts up its first 3 points here in the second quarter. Scrocky quickly across half court. Finds Scrocky, driving, spin move. Good move, unable to finish. Medeiros gets the rebound, and he is fouled. Brad Zielinski called for the foul there to send Medeiros to the line, and Medeiros has been a presence down low here in this game.
He's been doing a fantastic job down there, being tough under the boards, getting some offensive rebounds, and going up strong. And I think he's been the difference that Springford needed, especially with Upper Merion shooting as red hot as they've been, as unfortunately he's unable to hit that first free throw.
Second free throw is up, gets the roll. Yeah, free throw shooting has definitely been an area for improvement that the Rams have been working on.
Yeah, absolutely, and I know they had a little competition Friday night. We'll talk more about that as the game went on. Good light practice Coach had on Friday night and had a lot of fun with the players, and all the coaches challenged the players to some shooting contests, so it was some interesting results.
Yeah, those practices are always fun practices. Medeiros called for the foul.
And that's his first of the game.
Bowman inbounds it to Jones in the backcourt. Jones, only a sophomore. He's the point guard leading this team. He had a huge game against Pottsgrove. To Zielinski. Out to Tatum on the right wing. Tatum, acting like he's going to shoot it, drives in. Ball is swatted away by Pat Kovaleski. Great hands, able to get in there, get the ball, and avoid the foul.
Yeah, it was a nice job to avoid him, stopping him. Don't let him penetrate. Try to keep that ball outside.
Bowman with the ball. Shepard. Schlingo picks up his second foul there, reaching in as Shepard tried to drive by him. Some early foul trouble for the Rams here. Lucas Kim, dribbling around, crosses over on Scrocky, steps back, driving in, creates the contact. No foul was called, but Lucas Kim able to finish. Scrocky pushes it across half court, passes to Schlingo out on the left wing. To Fitzgerald, Schlingo, looking middle, nothing there. To Scrocky in the corner. Scrocky for 3, no good.
All right, good
Foul
job.
is called on Lucas Kim.
Yeah, good job by Medeiros there. He had position on him, and Kim had no choice but to try to push him out. So good job by Medeiros being aware of where he needs to be on the court offensively to get the lob inside. Before the shot, Medeiros fouled by Zielinski.
They went for the lob for Medeiros. They had nothing there. Medeiros tried to get the shot up quickly enough, but the ref said No, and fouls on the floor, so the Rams will inbound it again. Out to Scrocky. Now Kovaleski has it. Lucas Kim gets a hand on Scrocky's pass and sends it out of bounds. Fitzgerald to inbound. Schlingo down low to Medeiros. And Medeiros shuffled his feet, gets called for the walk. Good defense by Zielinski down there to hold his ground against Medeiros.
Well, that's a tough call. It looked like he took a big stride, and if his pivot foot moved, it didn't move by much. Unfortunately, that is Springford's 5th turnover of the evening.
Just under 3 minutes to go. Springford leading Upper Merion 31-28. Lucas Kim passes it out to Ty Jones, who hands it off to Bowman. Bowman driving, kicks it out to Shepard. Shepard will now drive. Out to Jones. Jones driving. Shot is long. Pat has it, driving. Good pass to Medeiros. And Medeiros with the finish. Good work in transition there by Pat Kovaleski to give Trey enough time to get down there and find him for the finish.
Yeah, Kovaleski, very nice drive, better dish as Bowman again is just continues to stay on fire, makes that tough shot.
A very tough shot by Bowman, drove all the way down. Looks like Scrocky called for the foul there as he and Kim were both racing for that loose ball. Fortunately, the foul goes against Springford. Scrocky's first foul.
Next foul against Springford will put Upper Merion in the bonus. So now at this point with 2 minutes left, you don't want to be giving free shots at the foul line.
Certainly in a game this close, you don't want to be giving your opponents free points. Maddox, boy, is he red hot tonight. Another three.
That's his 4th three-pointer of the night. And you have to be aware at this point is you cannot let him get the ball wide open.
Scrocky's three is long. Medeiros comes down with the rebound. He has been a presence down low. His putback attempt is no good. Tatum pushes the ball aggressively up court, driving in. Foul on the floor. Looks like Trey Medeiros will pick up his second foul, and he will come out of the game. Center Jake Cressley checks back in.
Yeah, you have to take Trey out with 1:37 left in the second quarter. You can't have him picking up his third foul and put him in foul trouble for that second half, especially when he has the hot hand and is your team's leading scorer with 14 points. Make that 15 points.
Tatum makes the free throw to put the Upper Merion Vikings up 34-33. Gets the front end of the 1-and-1, now for the back end. Tatum, only a freshman. Shot is good.
Yeah, nice player for a freshman. As you know, Upper Merion's now run off what, almost 12 straight points here, and on a little bit of run. See if that Springford can answer here. And that three-pointer falls short.
Basketball definitely a game of runs. Springford was on a run early in the second quarter, but since then Upper Merion has taken over and is on a hot streak, limiting the Rams to only 3 points. Fitz down low to Cressley. Cressley getting physical down there. Shepard hit the ground, no call, and Cressley had a wide open layup there once Shepard hit the deck.
Yeah, fortunately Cressley, I would say lowered the shoulder a little bit. Wouldn't have been surprised if that was called. It's good to be strong, but you can't be aggressive and push guys over.
And Tatum, Madison Tatum, only a freshman, coming alive here in the second quarter with 5 straight for the Upper Merion Vikings. Here's Scrocky. They hit him for the travel. Said he took a one too many steps when he caught the pass.
Yeah, storyline this game is Upper Merion, 8 3-pointers so far. They're 8 for 10 from beyond the arc, which is unheard of.
80%. That's a good test score, and to be shooting 3-pointers at 80%
It's amazing. They are shooting lights out tonight, and Springford needs to really, do a good job defensively to protect that 3-point area.
Colin Bowman, the other Upper Merion with a very hot hand, checks back into the game. Kim up top, working on Schlingo. Comes off the Shepard screen, kicks it out to Jones. Jones shot fake, nothing there. He will pull it back out to the top of the key, and the Vikings will reset.
They're going to play for the last shot in the half.
So the Vikings opting to go for just one shot instead of maybe trying to go for a 2-for-1. Jones driving. Layup is good. 3 seconds left. Pat from half court.
Too heavy.
Too heavy off the scoreboard. And we will see you after halftime. The score 40-35, Upper Merion.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the studio. Here with Edon. I'm host Bill Culp, and thank you RCTV for bringing us another great game here, live coverage. Unfortunately though, Edon, the Rams are down 40-35 right now.
Yeah, I mean, the Rams have played sloppy basketball. I mean, they have over 6 turnovers. They are just reckless with the ball right now. And on the other side, the Vikings are shooting 8 for 11 from 3, nailing every shot that they have, and containing the paint for Springford.
Yeah, definitely. Well, let's start with the first quarter here, Edon, and talking about it. It's been a very fast-paced game here tonight with both teams scoring at will, and like you said, right away, Springford was down 15-12 with 3 minutes 7 seconds. Coach Talley right away calls the timeout. They were 2 for 3 at that point on 3-pointers. We saw them realize, as our analyst out there, our host there, Anthony Bamford, said, down low, they're much bigger than Upper Merion here. So they started to pound it down low, and it really worked.
I agree. I think that, coming out of the first quarter, when Springford went on that, what was it, 9-0 run?
The second quarter,
yeah. Yeah, coming out of the second, that 9-0 run, they really changed how they played defensively, and they really changed how they were playing in the paint, which is something that I think they should continue to perform in the second half. I think that really worked for them.
Yeah, definitely want to pound it down low. So, just going back to that first quarter, ending with 23-21, Springford leading, and both teams coming out hot from the 3-pointers. And, we were sitting there watching, and we, as we said pregame, you'd think in a sense, looking at their record, this is going to be a layup. Upper Merion is just going to roll over and die, especially here at home against Springford. But give them credit, they didn't. They came out, and right off the bat, with Bowman and Shepard, Bowman leading the way with 11 in that first quarter, and then Shepard had 7. It just, so right there, 18 points. Unbelievable.
Fantastic performances. And like I said before, I think the key factor for Upper Merion, for why they won the first half and what to continue to do in the second half, is their defense. I mean, 6+ turnovers and containing the 3-ball. Springford was 5 for 9 compared to Upper Merion's 8 for 11. They just were consistently good on defense. And to be honest, to pull off this upset, they just have to do that throughout the rest of the game, and they have this game locked up. They're already winning in the first half. What's going to stop them from winning the whole game?
Yeah, no, but I think, like watching this game, like we were saying, I think, we watched Bowman right off the bat, and Shepard, he nails those 3, Shepard and Bowman. Shepard in that second quarter, he threw up 2 bad air balls. So we were saying it's probably not their game. They just came out and they were just strikingly hot. It was like a lightning bolt right in there, and Springford wasn't ready for it. But the good news for Springford, you got to look at it this way, Edon. They're only down 5, and they really probably haven't played their best game yet.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think for the inconsistency between each quarters, I think that they are actually very fortunate to be only down by 5, all things considered.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then getting to that second quarter again with, by the way, right off the bat, like I said, they were getting, we talked earlier and said, hey, they got to get Medeiros in this right away. And Medeiros scored 10 points in that first quarter.
Oh, he was ridiculous.
Ridiculous, absolutely. And he ended up with 15 in the first half. So talking about their bigs, Kressler eventually got his first bucket in the second quarter, but one of their leading scorers, Kovaleski, only had that 3-pointer, and we saw that basically in the first minute, about 2 minutes into the game, and he hasn't scored since. And we saw him at the top. I'm sure Coach Talley wants to get him down low.
Yeah, Kovaleski, he's struggled, from 3-point land, and I personally think that for Springford to win this game, they have to win in the paint. That right now the 3-game is just not there, and there's just nothing you can do about that. Just the mentality for the 3-point shots aren't there, but they have the size advantage. They have the advantage in the paint. They have to win in the paint. That's should be their game plan.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like maybe pound it inside and open it up outside. So let Scrocky and Fitzgerald start to shoot inside. So like I said, Kovaleski starting off, it seems high in the paint. Almost a la 76ers. You think Al Horford shooting those threes. We don't want to see Al Horford shooting those threes. We don't want to see Kovaleski shooting threes. We want to see him down the blocks. They have a size differential that's clear over there. So you want to see them pound that. So right off the bat, as you mentioned, going into that second quarter, Springford comes out down 2. They go on a 9-0 run, take a 7-point lead. Just when you thought, hey, guess what? Here we go. They figured it out. Upper Merion got cold. Springford takes that 7-point lead. They only score 10 the rest of the quarter, and they scored a quick 9.
Yeah, I think that timeout that Upper Merion took after that 9-0 run, really brought the team for Upper Merion back together, because they dropped from 5 and 6 from 3 to 5 and 8 from 3, and then they ended the quarter 8 of 11 from 3-point land. So I think that timeout really brought the team back together, and that's why they're winning right now in the second half. Their 3-point game right now is better than I could have ever imagined coming into this game, especially compared to Springford's.
Yep. Yeah, no, I think, and then one of those keys, and as I was saying, they went on, after Springford goes on that 9-0 run, they go, Upper Merion goes on a 17, they finish a 17-10, outscoring Springford there. But as you said, I think one of the surprises maybe that Springford wasn't, looking at was you're looking at Jones, and you looked at Kim coming off the bench, by the way, give him a quick 5. The penetration, they're penetrating their bigs, going at Springford, and then dishing it out. Again, everything, if you go inside, it's going to open up the outside. So Jones and Kim doing a nice job, their guards penetrating and attacking the basket.
Yep. And for Springford, to win this game, they have to clean up the turnovers, and that's been probably their main issue in the second half.
Yeah, like we said, they had 5 in that first half, and we also, with free throw shooting, Springford was 2 for 6 in that first half.
Yeah.
So they got to clean that up definitely.
Free throws has been an issue for them for basically the whole season so far. That's something that they have to clean up, not only for this game, but for every other game that they've played this season. But yeah, the turnovers and the free throws, they have to be cleaned up, and maybe they can pull through and win the rest of this game.
All right, I think they're going to come out. I think Coach Talley's going to he's going to come out with a press. I think they're going to press right away, see what they're made out of here, and see what Upper Merion's made out of.
Yeah, I think that this game will unfortunately turn out to be Upper Merion's victory, just because I think Springford's playing too sloppy, but I think they have the pieces in place to come out with a victory.
Yep, we'll see if those Rams do make that comeback as we send it down to 40-35. We'll see you at the end of the game, down to Anthony and Dave. We'll see you at the end of the game, everyone.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hello and welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. We're here for the second half of the pack crossover game between the Upper Merion Vikings and the Springford Rams. Upper Merion up 40-35. I'm Anthony Bamford here with Dave Pence. What did you have in the first half?
Well, it came down to the hot shooting. I mean, Upper Merion, they're 8 for 10 on three-pointers. It's the difference in the game right now. And it was a second quarter of streaks. Springford came out in like a 12-2 run. And then from that point, then the Upper Merion went on that streak to take that 5-point lead going into halftime. but Springford needs to clean things up a little bit. They had 6 turnovers in that first half compared to only 3 by Upper Merion. So they need to take care of the basketball, and they need to be aware of Bowman. Bowman is shooting lights out. He's the game-high scorer with 18 points so far in this game, and you can see he really has a nice stroke from behind the arc.
Bowman certainly feeling it tonight, and his stroke just looks smooth and confident. The Rams get the ball to start the second half. Skrocky will walk it across half court, guarded by Kim. Over to Kovaleski on the left wing. To Trey Medeiros at the top of the key. Down low to Kressley. Kressley wide open down there for the easy layup.
Great ball movement. I think that's what they're going to try to do. I think Springford has a slight size advantage. You can see it. They're looking to get the ball down inside. Kressley did a nice job of finishing that.
On the other end, Nick Shepard scores his 7th point, working on Kressley. Great spin move to create space, and no help side defense there from the Rams.
And Upper Merion haven't had many opportunities inside there. Skroki's looking to get the roll, and he does.
Skrocky, ball, went around the rim for seemingly felt like forever. Definitely a shooter's roll there. Shepard driving on Kressley again, no good. Kovaleski with the rebound. Looks to drive, but then pulls it back. Looking now on the secondary fast break. Kovaleski all the way. Used that hesitation. Upper Merion's defense kind of sagged off him a bit, and he took that advantage to get into the rim for the layup.
Nice finish for Kovaleski. A nice hand, soft off the glass for 2 points to cut this lead down for Merion to 1 point.
Ty Jones, the top of the key. Coming off the Shepard screen. Kressley comes out. Down low to Shepard. A foul is called. Pat Kovaleski and Nick Shepard, both fighting for the ball there. Looks like Kovaleski is called for the reach.
I think Kovaleski got called there. He's looking for, Kovaleski doesn't really agree with that. Could have been called a jump ball, but I think because he was on the ground reaching back, that's why he was called for that foul.
Tatum, guarded by Fitzgerald. Tatum, only a freshman. Out to Kim. Kim, with a little bit of a mismatch here, guarded by Jake Kressley. Kressley's sagging off. Kim driving. Called for the walk as he tried to kick it out to Ty Jones.
Good defensive series there for Springford, forcing that turnover, and now Springford's looking to take their first lead of the second half.
A great job by Kressley to keep the offender in front, and then good help side defense there created that turnover for sure. Kressley in the corner, out to Fitzgerald on the wing, down low to Medeiros. Medeiros doubled, kicks it back out to Fitz, 4-3, no good. Ball is bouncing. Kovaleski comes down with it. In the middle, from the free throw line, it is good. Pat Kovaleski with 4 consecutive for the Rams here in the third quarter. Nick Shepard with Kressley. Out to Ty Jones, shot fake, Jones sees the seam driving, blocked by Kovaleski, gets his own rebound back and puts it in for the score. Great effort there by Ty Jones to stick with it.
Yeah, it was a tough one, Skrocky. Good defense, went straight up, didn't get the foul. Unfortunately, that rebound went right to Jones, and he was able to finish.
Medeiros coming down with a loose ball. His shot is no good. Tatum with the rebound. Now Upper Merion Vikings will run. Kicks it out to Kim. Kim shot fakes. Back over to Tatum. Tatum driving baseline, but he shuffled his feet, and it is an Upper Merion turnover.
Yeah, there's a lot of travels called so far. Second here in the half for Upper Merion as Springford looks to take the lead again. And Springford just needs to protect the basketball, get good looks, possibly get that ball inside. And if they can't, don't have a shot inside, kick it back out for a three-pointer.
The Rams have found success when they gone inside. Kressley had a good look at it, but it was strong. Medeiros picks up, Skrocky picks up a foul there, reaching in. That is his second of the game. Second foul on Springford in this half. Lucas Kim will walk the ball up for Upper Merion. Coming off the Shepard screen. Back out to Shepard. Shepard shot fakes. Swings it over to Jones. Jones hands it off to Tatum. Tatum on the Shepard screen. Guarded by Kressley. Nothing there.
Gonna walk there. Yeah, there's another one. 3 walks in this half for Upper Merion. Good job defensively. I like the man defense. They're not giving up any easy looks. Whatever Upper Merion's going to get moving forward, they're going to have to earn it. The Springford's trying to lock this game down defensively.
The Rams have definitely sharpened up on defense here, forcing 3 Upper Merion turnovers. Let's see if they can capitalize here. Scrocky swings it over to Santiago, who just checked in. Down low to Kovaleski. Kovaleski looking baseline, up and under, no good. Ball is tipped up by Fitz. Santiago comes down with it, finds Trey. Trey with a beautiful shot fake and a rebound, and Trey Medeiros has taken over in this game.
Yeah, nice patience there by Medeiros. Got the ball, saw that he just did a little bit of pump fake, took his time going up, was able to get the nice easy kiss off the glass.
Jones in the wing, finds Kim in the corner. Kim for 3, no good. Scrocky got the rebound but stepped out of bounds. It will remain Upper Merion ball. Jones to inbound. Maddox, top of the key. Over to Shepard. Shepard stepping through the double team. Foul is called on Trey Medeiros. That's his 3rd.
It's a big foul there. Looked like, Medeiros had his position, and the defender was just trying to split it. To me, looked like he did a little bit forcefully, and Coach Talley over there thought the same. Did not agree with that call. Tough call against the Rams.
Certainly a tough call. Maddox for 3. Or my bad, Madison Tatum for 3. That's his 8th point of the game. Scrocky driving in, left-hand floater is good, and the lane just opened right up for Scrocky, and he did a great job taking it, and able to finish with the left hand, which is always good to see.
Yeah, beautiful layup, beautiful drive by Scrocky, way to take it to the hole.
Shepard at the top of the key, comes off the Maddox screen, hands it off to Jones. Jones looking for some dribble penetration. Down the left side, beautiful finish there, able to get under Santiago's long arms and able to get the ball up on the glass for the layup. Great move by Ty Jones.
Yeah, Ty Jones good. He's in double digits and gives the Upper Merion Vikings a 2-point lead here late in the 3rd quarter.
Medeiros driving, fouled by Shepard. He will go to the line for 2.
Good drive by Medeiros. He saw that he had a lane there, was able to get a quick first step on Shepard. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Hopefully he can knock these down and knot this game up at 49.
While Trey Medeiros shoots this free throws, let's take a minute to talk about the halftime. The youth teams were able to get the chance to come out on the big court and participate in a bit of a relay race. And, that was always fun to see, watch the little kids going at it.
Yeah, it's the first year they play basketball. All the first graders are invited out here to do a little dribble relay. And you can see in the stands, you got some different colored jerseys, as you mentioned before, as Trey gets his own rebound. And it'll be Springford balls. That ball's knocked out of bounds, but it's good. That's where it starts. You talk to any of these high school players, that's what they remember. They started playing youth basketball at a young age, and fall in love with the game. Worked hard to get to this point.
For the Rams, number 23, Nasir Cook checks in for Trey Medeiros. Santiago's pass is stolen by Kim. Kim finds Jones. Jones bobbles it. Back out to Kim. Kim driving. Dishes it back over to Jones. Bowman continues to have a hot hand. He's had a countless number of threes in this game, and his stroke is just very pretty.
That's 5 threes for him on the night, and I think he's 5 for 6 from beyond the arc. And like you said, they need to know where number 14 is at all times. He cannot get that ball wide open behind the arc, as he's going to light it up, and he's continuing it in here in the second half.
Number 42, freshman Alex Lewis checks into the game for the Rams. Pass is almost stolen by Bowman. Finds Scrocky. Scrocky fakes the pass to Lewis. Over to Fitz, in the middle to Kovaleski. Kovaleski puts the spin move on Maddox and able to score. And the Rams have had a lot of success when they get into the middle of Upper Merion's 2-3 zone.
Yeah, you have a lot of options in there. You see Kovaleski's get that at the free throw line, turns and faces the basket, and made a nice little touch, little 12-foot jumper to pull the Rams within 2.
Tatum at the top, down low to Shepard. Shepard doubled. Pass is stolen by Alex Lewis. And Scrocky will push it up. Down low to Lewis. Lewis kicks it up to Scrocky from the top of the key for 3, no good. Kim comes down with the rebound.
Springford's 0 for 2 from beyond the arc.
Good move by Shepard, unable to convert. Fitz fighting for it. Stepped out of bounds. It will remain Upper Merion ball.
Yeah, good job by Fitz to crash that board. Upper Merion had position, and Fitz came in there hard. I like the aggressiveness, but is unable to control that rebound as it went out of bounds.
Bowman for 3, no good. A rare miss from him.
Yeah, it was too wide open on that one, I think.
Scrocky takes the long rebound, dribbles all the way down, and puts the floater in. Scrocky with 14 in this game.
Yeah, 6 so far in this quarter alone, so he's playing well.
Madison Tatum with his 10th point of the game. He's now in double figures. We talk about Fitz logging a heavy number of minutes in this game. He was battling an illness earlier this week. Uncertain of how much he was going to play in this game. He certainly is playing a lot as he launches the 3, short. Lewis had it, bobbles it, bodies on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball. Will be Upper Merion's ball. Springford had possession to start the second half here. Great hustle as Alex Lewis went in on it. Nick Shepard went on it. Those loose balls, it's always key to get on the floor and go after them. 30 seconds here, 54-52 Upper Merion. Bowman will walk it up.
Yeah, I think they might be content here to wind this down, take the last shot here in the third quarter with a 2-point lead. Look for an open look. As you can see here, Cook has the daunting task to stay with number 14, Bowman, here on our near side. He needs to be aware of him at all times and stay with him and not let him get a shot off.
Number 14 has been all over as he goes backdoor. Shepard just kind of throws it away, over to Bowman. Bowman gets it up, no good. Tatum almost had a little bit of the jump shot in there. We end the third quarter. Upper Merion leads 52-54 in a great game here at Ram Nation Gymnasium. We will see you at the start of the fourth quarter. Hello and welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. I am Anthony Bamford here with Dave Pence. We have a great game at our hands here in this crossover game for the PAC division. Upper Merion is leading 52-54. Springford will get the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this is an important possession here. They need to come out with some confidence and score. You know, they're down 2. They held Upper Merion only 14 points in that quarter, and while they scored 17, so they need to continue that momentum and down the home stretch and hopefully pull out a victory. This is an important game for them tonight, winding down the PAC season.
Yes, this game, as we get later into the season, all the games have a very big importance. This one especially. For Merion in a 3-2 zone. Springford has slowed it down. Fitz picked up his dribble. Passes it to Lewis. Lewis swings it over to Scrocky. Scrocky looking for some penetration. Kovaleski from the corner. No good. And Trey Medeiros picks up his 4th foul. Fighting for the rebound. He pushed off, and that's always a tough foul.
Yeah, that's tough. He's got to know that he has 3 fouls in this situation. That's not good. So right now he has 4 fouls, and he's playing inside. So it'd be interesting to see what Upper Merion does. Do they attack him and try to get him out of the game at this point? But Trey needs to be aware and not get any fouls here the rest of the way.
The Shepard screen. Medeiros goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Risky play by Trey. Now Kim has it. Looking around. Tatum, the freshman, gives it to Jones. Foul is called. Looks like they're going to get Lewis for the push as he and Nick Shepard were going at it. Jones to inbound. Springford with 5 fouls here. 2 more and then Upper Merion is in the bonus. Jones gets his pass deflected by Trey. Kovaleski comes up with it. Passes it up to Fitz. 4-3. Michael Fitzgerald, 4-3. His 9th point of the game.
That's his 3rd 3 of the game. Nice shooting by Fitz. Timely 3-pointer there for Springford.
Shepard's 3 was no good. Scrocky now, dribbling it up across. Gives it to Fitz, the left wing. Now in the left corner to Lewis. Scrocky, near half court. He's going to dribble it. Looks like Springford is trying to force Upper Merion to come out of that packed-in 3-2 zone they've been playing most of the game. Kim now comes out to challenge Fitzgerald. Lewis on the wing. Jones meets him.
Yeah, this should open some stuff up down low for Medeiros. They're trying to pull them out, and they're going to. Hey, Springford's content with running the clock out. You know, less opportunities for this Upper Merion offense. It's been clicking tonight and shooting hot. If they're going to come out, yeah, if they're not going to come out, just hold the ball as you see them doing right now. Coach Talley, he's over there. He's, probably going to order a milkshake or something from the refreshment stand at this point if they're not going to do anything as the crowd starts picking it up here at Ram Nation Gym.
Upper Merion student section willing Upper Merion to come out and play defense. Upper Merion continuing to sit in the zone. Scrocky has stood here for the better part of a minute, not used his dribble yet.
And as soon as the ref starts counting, you see they pass the ball. Now they're coming out and playing some defense.
Scrocky in the middle now. Lewis gets it to Scrocky. Scrocky in the corner. Kovaleski to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald dribbling. Upper Merion now has picked up the intensity on defense. And Trey Medeiros is fouled out of this game.
Oh, wow.
Not a smart play by Trey Medeiros. He had the ball down low. He tried to draw the block from Shepard, but he lowered his shoulder, and for any ref, that is a charge call, and that is a huge loss for the Springford Rams here.
Yeah, that's big time. Break for Upper Merion, getting Medeiros out of the game, who's been, red hot for the Rams offensively, leading all scorers for the Rams, and that's a huge call. And Coach Talley, he's over here. He didn't agree with that call whatsoever. And that's going to put the Rams in a bind here. Cressley needs to step up now defensively, be a big presence on the offensive and defensive glass, getting rebounds. So Springford needs to, again, just keep their composure, play good, solid team defense.
Certainly a huge loss for the Rams. They will have to cope. And Colin Bowman had himself a night. He's got 24 points here. He hits another three. He's only missed 2 threes all game. He is on fire.
That's his 6th, and that was highly contested after he made that and looked up at some of the Rams fans.
Fitzgerald answers with a 3 to put the Rams up 58-57.
Fitzgerald answers with his second three-pointer in a row, second one in this fourth quarter.
Jones quickly pushed it up, but just slowed it down. Tatum for 3. It's good. Upper Merion has been shooting lights out from three-pointer. And we have got ourselves a shootout here at Ram Nation Gymnasium. Springford takes a timeout, and we will see you after the break. Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium here. 60-58 Upper Merion. Upper Merion has been on fire from 3 here. The Rams, of course, having just lost leading scorer Trey Medeiros, who had 18 points. But Kovaleski looking to make up for Trey's absence there with a quick score out of the break. Now Shepard working on Cressley, spinning down low, kicks it out to Kim. Tatum, right wing, coming off the Shepard screen. Driving baseline. Schlingo called for the foul.
Ooh. Tough call on that one.
And that foul puts Upper Merion in the bonus. They will be shooting free throws from here on out.
Yeah, Tatum's been playing some quality minutes here in this second half. He's has 3 3-pointers, hasn't missed from beyond the arc, and here he is able to make the first end of the one-on-one. He's been he came off the bench and put some quality minutes out there for Upper Merion tonight.
Tatum, only a freshman guard here on this Upper Merion team. It's always good to see the young players logging big minutes in big games, and Tatum has certainly stepped up here. His second free throw is good. 62-60, Upper Merion leads. Scrocky fits on the right wing. To Schlingo now on the left wing. Down low to Kovaleski. Pat working on Tatum. To Scrocky, his floater, no good.
Ooh.
Ball is tipped around. Scrocky in the right place at the right time.
Good
there for the
aggressive play
putback.
by Kovaleski driving to the basket and then knocking the ball away. A little aggressively, surprised he didn't get called for a foul as Shepard takes it in with the left hand for 2.
Beautiful take by Shepard. Cressley did all he could without fouling Shepard, and Shepard just able to finish there. Scrocky now in the middle. His shot is good. For Merion and Springford continuing to trade baskets. We are all tied up at 64 here with about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Scrocky's playing a phenomenal game inside. He's hitting those tough 6 to 8 foot jumpers in the lane. That is his 18th point in the game tonight.
Scrocky ties Medeiros as the leading scorer on Springford. Now Jones driving to Kim from the corner, no good.
That is the 4th travel for Upper Merion in this second half as Upper Merion coach is looking on in disbelief. I didn't see it, to tell you the truth, but Springford will take it as we're all tied up.
Scrocky. Springford looking to capitalize here off another Upper Merion turnover. Down low, Kovaleski working on Tatum. Shot, doesn't get the friendly hop. Cressley finds the ball, and Cressley had a bit of a look what I have here moment as the ball just ended up in his hands and wide open for the layup.
Yeah, little Johnny on the spot. Good, again, looks like they're really making a point to get the ball inside to Kovaleski. He's unable to get the roll. On his own rebound, he's able to knock it loose, and Cressley's right there to get the putback to give the Springford Rams a 2-point lead.
Springford has certainly been utilizing their size advantage as they host over Upper Merion. And Bowman driving in. The basket will count. That is Schlingo's 4th foul here. Springford's 8th as a team. And Bowen showing that he can't just shoot the 3, he can also drive.
That's 26 points for him on the night. He's been a one-man wrecking machine tonight for the Vikings, and the Rams really need to know where he's at moving forward down the stretch because he certainly has that hot hand all night.
Yes. Bowen came out firing in the first quarter and hasn't cooled off since. Puts in his 27th point for this game. Fitzgerald out near half court, swings it over to Scrocky, down to Kovaleski. Scrocky at the top of the key, driving middle. 6-footer, no good. Kovaleski comes out with it. Springford has been dominating the glass. Schlingo with a big 3 to give the Rams a 60-point
That's his first 3-pointer of the night, and it couldn't come at a bigger time. Gives the Rams a 2-point lead.
Yes, timely shooting by the Rams. And Ty Jones driving in. Schlingo hit the deck, looking for the charge, didn't get it. Ty Jones tying this game up with about a minute to go, 69-69.
Big time back and forth action right here. Clutch plays on both ends of the court. Springford's looking to, they'll stall again. They're not coming out and playing defense. Hey, Springford will be content to take the last shot in their home gym.
This could be a situation where if Upper Merion doesn't come out, they are now, where Springford could hold for the last shot. Fitz just standing out there, passes it back to Scrocky. Upper Merion still tentative to come out. Now they do. Fitz getting double teamed, finds Cressley.
Timeout tally. Good
timeout
timeout there. Excellent job by Springford. Can't say enough. They get the ball with a minute left. They just standing out here. We got only just under 36 seconds left in the game. Coach Talley will take that all day long. Who wouldn't play for the last shot with 1 minute left in the fourth quarter?
Yes, 35.8 seconds left. The score 69-69. This game has been close the whole way through. Neither team has been able to pull away, and Springford here with a chance to go ahead and then possibly stay ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. I say right now they're coming up with a play. I see right now they've been getting that ball in the paint. I want to see Kovaleski post up, maybe a screen down low, maybe a double screen. Look to get Kovaleski. If he doesn't have anything, he's going to kick it out and give one of his teammates a wide open shot. And then from there, they just got to play good, solid defense.
The Rams have certainly had success when they go down low and find the middle of the Upper Merion 3-2 zone. We'll see if they look for that.
Yeah, in transition, you got to find number 14. He is their main threat. They've all been shooting well, but if he has the shot at the end of the game, he's certainly going to take it. So in transition here, whether they make the basket or not, they got to find number 14.
Also on the watch is the freshman Madison Tatum. He has 15 points. And Ty Jones also has 13. So Upper Merion spreading that scoring around well among their players. We'll see what the Rams have drawn up here.
Like I said, I'm looking for number 4 down low. He's been doing a really nice job down low, posting up, good inside moves. As of now, he starts out on the wing. We'll see if he moves down inside as this play develops.
Upper Merion staying in the zone.
At this point, Springford's going to be content, pass it around the perimeter. The refs are going to start that 5 count, keep it out here, and then with about 10 seconds, you're going to see them try to penetrate. As there's a silly foul up top. And actually not a silly foul, it's only their team's second foul, so they have fouls to give right now. And Upper Merion might be doing that to disrupt a little rhythm, as they'll probably come out and foul again.
For Merion here with 8 seconds, another foul. 7.4 seconds left. Springford has had the ball since about a minute left in this game. They've ran the clock down to 7.4. Springford going for the last shot for sure here.
And this is where it plays to Upper Merion's hands a little bit. Now they only have 3 team fouls. They still have 3 team fouls to give. So I have a feeling as soon as they get in, they're gonna foul again, milk another 1.5, 2 seconds off the clock, and then they're gonna do it again. So Springford needs to get rid of the ball quickly, pass it around, try to avoid that foul, see if they can get an open look.
Upper Merion has certainly picked up the intensity there on defense, not allowing Springford to get much. And you mentioned they have 4 fouls to give before Springford is in the bonus. It's been interesting to see how this last minute of the game has played out, because we were in basically a track meet the entire game, and now the last minute, it has just really slowed down.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of bizarre sequence of events. Like I said, all knotted up with a minute to go. You think the teams are going to attack offensively. But Upper Merion, like I said, with only 2 team fouls, in the last minute of this game, they're going to foul again. And you don't get to see that too often where teams are in that situation where they have fouls to give. So as soon as Springford, passes this ball in, they're going to foul them. And like I said, just milk this time off. But, so be it. Springford, you just don't want to turn the ball over and give possession to the Vikings.
Scrocky inbounds it to Schlingo. Finds Fitzgerald in the corner. Fitz driving, loses the ball. Timeout Upper Merion. Great heads-up play there by Ty Jones off the turnover to immediately call timeout with 2.5 seconds left and give Upper Merion the chance to to draw up a play for a potential game-winning shot.
Yeah, Springford had what they wanted. They had good ball movement. They were quick. They were about to get a nice look, and unfortunately for Spitz, he lost the handle of the ball. And now you have just over 2.5 seconds left in the game here. Upper Merion will have an opportunity to launch one. Again, Springford just has to lock in defensively, and hopefully they'll be able to send this game to overtime.
Yes, for Springford, certainly one to watch out for will be number 14, Colin Bowman, leading all scorers with 27 points, and he's only missed 2 3-pointers.
Yeah, they've been on fire tonight. Upper Merion, they're 9 for 15 from beyond the 3-point arc. Springford has 7, but they're not quite. They're 7 for 16, so they haven't been bad either. But when the other team's shooting that hot, you have to just be aware. They have a lot of shooters. They have a lot of guys that can score. They have guys that can penetrate. They have quickness. So right at this point, you want to contest the inbounds play, make it a little bit difficult for them with 2.5 seconds left in this game. And like I said, they're looking to send this to overtime.
With 2.5 seconds left. For Merion, unable to run the baseline here in a situation like this because it's not after a made basket. So Tatum is going to have to somehow get around Cressley. Finds Bowman. Bowman, no good. We will go to overtime, 4-minute overtime period here. And we will see you at the start of overtime.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium for overtime here. Upper Merion versus Springford, tied at 69. It's been a fast-paced game the whole way through. The last minute of the fourth quarter was kind of slow, but here we go for overtime. The Rams, of course, without leading scorer Trey Medeiros, is fouled out. Schlingo has 4 as we get ready for the tip.
Yeah, getting ready for some free basketball, some extra basketball here. It's been, like you said, it's been a fantastic game as Upper Merion wins the tip and will gain possession first here in overtime.
Upper Merion with a chance to strike first. The overtime period is only 4 minutes. Regulation quarters are normally 8 minutes. Madison Tatum, the top of the key, with Cressley guarding. A bit of a mismatch there. Now Kim, at the top of the key. Scrocky guarding. Back to Tatum. They go down low to Shepard. Shepard fakes out Kovaleski. Seems to have gotten away with the travel there, but Upper Merion strikes first here in overtime.
Yeah, good quick move inside by Shepard. It did look a little awkward, like possibility of walk, but there was no call and there was no argument from the Ram sideline.
They go inside to Kovaleski, who kicks it out to Schlingo. He hits a 3. A good contest by Lucas Kim, but
Big
Schlingo.
time 3 by Schlingo. He had one in the fourth quarter, and he hits one again here in overtime. Give the Springford Rams a 1-point lead.
Freshman Tatum, guarded by Kovaleski now. Shepard, guarded by Cressley, puts on the shot fake. He drives. No foul called. Gets his own rebound back. Ball is stripped.
Big knockout by Schlingo. Good defense. Good help.
Scrocky comes away with it. Advances it over half court to Schlingo. Back to Schlingo. Now Kovaleski has it, and Springford looking to take the air out of the ball here and force Upper Merion to come out and play defense. Kovaleski finds Fitz on the backdoor cut.
Great job by Cressley.
Great save by Cressley there to keep the possession alive. Kovaleski, Scrocky now driving, inside, gets the roll. Springford goes up by 3, 74-71 here in overtime.
Great drive by Scrocky.
Ty Jones, what a shot. 180s, keeping his concentration, finds the top corner of the backboard, gets the and 1. And that is Tyler Schlingo's 5th foul. Nate Santiago will check in for him. Schlingo becomes the second Ram to foul out in this game. And the sophomore, Ty Jones, who's 15 points here, will look to make it 16 and tie the game up.
Yeah, big time drive right there. Unbelievable shot at the end to finish and see if he can finish this 3-point play and tie the game. And he does it.
Jones, only a sophomore, doesn't get it to fall. The Rams retain that 1-point lead here. 2 minutes to go in overtime. Kovaleski picks up his dribble, finds Fitz in the middle. Jones goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Kovaleski to Scrocky on the right wing. Back out to Kovaleski. The Rams.
Great job by the Rams right there. You can hear Coach Tao on the sideline. Bring it back out. Set it up. Set it up.
Now Pat driving middle. Doesn't get it to go. Tips it. Can't get it. Shepard comes away with it. Jump ball. It will stay with the Rams as Upper Merion won the tip to start overtime. And a big hustle play there for Springford.
Yeah, big time. When they first blew the whistle, I thought for sure it was going to be a reach-in foul in Springford. But they get the possession, ball underneath.
Kovaleski kicks it out to Fitz. Fitz passes it to Scrocky. Scrocky to Fitz in the middle. Back out to Kovaleski. Quick ball movement from the Rams here. Forcing Upper Merion to come out of that 3-2 zone and match them up. Minute 20 to go here in overtime. Cressley in the corner. Quickly swings it to Scrocky. Dishes it to Pat Kovaleski.
Got to love the patience here by the Rams. Good leadership on this team to understand what they need to do in overtime. And that's to control the clock.
Pat driving, got fouled. The refs do not give him the continuation. It is only Upper Merion's 4th team foul. They still have 3 to give here in overtime. They have played a clean second half here on defense. Scrocky inbounded to Cressley. Talley took a timeout.
Yeah, it's a good timeout. He saw it was getting down to the wire for that 5-second count. And also they can set up a play here and maybe get a quick look and go up 3 points in overtime.
Talley obviously didn't like what he saw there as the 5 seconds was closing in on Scrocky. Cressley was the safety valve on that play. They got it to him, but Talley had taken the timeout. So we'll see what the Rams draw up here. And this has just been a great game.
Yeah, as we have the Rocky theme playing in the background, I can barely hear you. But, what Springford, Coach Talley's up there probably drawing a play, maybe looking for a quick hit in the lane. And if they don't have something in the paint, they're going to kick it back out and run some more time off the clock.
If you're Upper Merion here, you certainly do not want to let the Rams score. You want to keep this game as close as possible. 74-73, Springford leads. The game has been going back and forth the entire game.
And this has big playoff ramifications as well. You know, the top seed in each division is locked in. You know, after that you have, 6 teams total that will make it in, and Springford's vying for one of those teams. They want to finish either 2, 3. You want to finish in that top, or I'm sorry, 3 or 4. And it starts with a win tonight. They need this win tonight, so this is a big possession here.
This Upper Merion team, of course, is an incredibly young team. Only one senior out there, and that is Shepard. Everyone else is sophomores, with Tatum being the freshman. Springford takes another timeout as Upper Merion's defense was stifling there.
Yeah, they really locked in there. They were covering them well. Nice smart play underneath to call a timeout. Knew you had a timeout left, use it. As of now, that was your last timeout. So that might come into play now. Hopefully Coach Talley's making it aware they have no more timeouts left. They call a timeout, it could result in a technical foul.
And plenty of time still left in that game. Springford obviously didn't want to burn their timeouts this early, but they had to take necessary precautions to make sure they didn't get the 5-second rule.
No, it certainly wasn't a bad timeout. It was a situation that actually warranted it, but now that they need to be able to play smart moving forward.
This is such a key possession, so much riding on this one possession, as Springford could either further extend their lead or give Upper Merion a chance to take the lead or even tie.
Yeah, absolutely. So here in overtime, we talked about clutch playing. Schlingo in the fourth quarter had his first 3. Buries another 3-pointer here in overtime. Scrocky had that nice drive for 2 points, to give them 5 for this overtime and give them that 1-point lead. So who's going to step up here? Again, I'm looking for Kovaleski inside. I want him posting up. He's your leader in there, and we'll see if they can get him the ball.
Kovaleski posted up down low. They give it to Santiago on the outside. Now Pat back out on the wing, guarded by Shepard. Shepard pokes it out from behind. Now Shepard has a chance, slows it down.
Ooh. Could have called a walk there, but didn't. 50 seconds left. That's all right. You still have time. Gain your composure. No big deal. That possession's over.
45 seconds. Plenty of time still left in this game for Springford. Great defense, though, by Nick Shepard, able to poke the ball away and then get the transition bucket. 75-74 Upper Merion. Kovaleski working on Bowman. No, shot is no good. Kim with the rebound. Doubled in the corner.
Oh, don't call a foul on that. They called a timeout.
But Merion had a timeout. That was getting really hectic down there as Kim came away with the rebound, got instantly doubled in the corner. Great defense by Springford, forcing Upper Merion to use a
Kovaleski had a good look. That's what you wanted. You wanted to be in the paint. He's been there all game. Unfortunately, he's unable to get that to fall. And it looked like Kresley was in position there to possibly get a steal, tie him up. Possibly Upper Merion came out of bounds, but the Upper Merion coach called a real clutch timeout for them. And Springford has to regroup at this point in time. They're only down 1 at this point. Good solid defense. They'll probably foul, send them to the line. Only problem is Upper Merion's in double bonus.
Foul trouble has certainly plagued Springford in this game, as they have 9 team fouls, which means that for every foul Springford commits on Upper Merion gets 2 free throws, and Upper Merion has been shooting at a very high percentage from the charity stripe tonight.
Yep, and I mean, who do you foul on that team? Obviously, Upper Merion, they're full of shooters. At this point, every single one of them, as far as I can see, probably can get out there and knock 2 down. If they knock 2 free throws down, you still have a chance to tie with a three-pointer. So all's not lost. Try to play for a steal, and then a quick foul.
26.4 seconds left here in overtime. Upper Merion leads by 1, 75-74. Jones inbounds it to Tatum, and there's the foul you mentioned. Will send freshman Madison Tatum to the line. Tatum 4 for 4 tonight from the free throw line.
His first. And the double bonus, 2 shots for Madison Tatum.
We'll get 2 shots. Tatum, the freshman on this team. Right now, Upper Merion has 1 freshman, 3 sophomores, and a senior out on the court.
Yeah, it's impressive what they've been able to do, the composure they've played with, knocking down these shots. Tatum steps to the line with ice in his veins and makes that first one.
Tatum extends Upper Merion's lead to 2. It is now 76-74. 24.3 seconds left. Tatum prepares for the second shot. The shot is up, and it's good. Tatum, 6 for 6 from the free throw line tonight. He has stepped up big. Scrocky finds Santiago. Santiago for 3. Big 3 for Nate Santiago. Ties it up with 15 seconds to go. Nate Santiago with some timely shooting. Tatum drives, no good.
Oh,
Jump ball called.
That's going to be Vikings ball, I think, underneath.
Kovaleski hit the deck hard there.
Kovaleski hit down hard, trying to fight for that rebound. Unfortunately, got tied up, and it's jump ball, and I think this is going to be, like I said, possession underneath for Upper Merion with 7.4 seconds left.
And we will be back after a quick break.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Welcome back to Ram Nation Gymnasium. We have 7.4 seconds left here in overtime. Score is tied 77-77. Nate Santiago with a timely three-pointer for Springford to tie the game up. Pat Kovaleski hit the deck hard, banged his head up, was able to get up and walk off. Slightly assisted, but mostly under his own power. That's always good to see. Unfortunately, jump ball, Upper Merion has it here with the chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they have to play good defense here as we see number 23 Cooks back in the game for Springford. Oh, trying to get that 5 count. Good look underneath.
Jones.
Kicked out to Bowman.
Bowman. He hits the 3. Bowman, timely shooting, hits the game winner there. And Upper Merion comes into Ram Nation Gymnasium and stuns Springford. Bowman finished with 30 points. An impressive performance for him. Upper Merion catches the win, 80-77 here in overtime. Just a great team effort there for Upper Merion.
Wow, you know, disappointing heartbreak for Springford. They played hard all night. Unfortunately, just could not have an answer for Bowman, who was just lights out all night. As you said, you know, he lights it up for 30 tonight. And what does he have? You know, 6 threes on the night. I mean, the kid was on fire and knocked down the clutch three-pointer after three-pointer. You got to give it to Schlingo there. He made a clutch three-pointer for the Rams to tie it up. And unfortunately for the Rams, heartbreak tonight.
And that'll do it for us in the RCTV crew. On behalf of Rhea Moite, Kyle Campo, McKinley Lynn, Mr. Bartolota, I'm Anthony Bamford. For Dave Pence, we're going to throw it up to Bill and Edon for the post-game show.
Hey everybody, welcome to RCTV in the studio. What a tough game there. Tough break for the Springford Rams as they lose tonight 80-77 to Upper Merion.
Yeah, can we just take a minute to take that all in? That game was insane.
Absolutely.
I mean, from overtime to the buzzer beater, just that game was so incredibly entertaining. And great job to both teams out there for putting a
trading
shootout.
punches. I mean, they were trading punches there. It was almost a la Perk Valley a couple years ago, where they were just trading back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And the fourth, as we take a look here, you know, with Kovaleski coming through in the second half, we were saying they had to go down low to him. And guess what? He did come through. Kovaleski had 13 points in that second half, but an untimely turnover towards the end did hurt him there. But, you know, going to it, Santiago, you know, where it's going back and forth, Santiago, we're sitting here in the studio like they're down 3, and Santiago hits a big 3.
I was shocked. There it is on the screen. That shot was insane. I mean, both teams just came up with clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot. You just didn't know what was going to happen next. Each play was exciting. Each play made the stadium go on its feet. I was on my feet. That game was absolutely incredible. But let's talk about the MVP of the game.
Yeah, the MVP obviously unfortunately was for the other team, for Upper Merion there, Bowman, who led the way. He had 27 until he hit that last big shot to make it 30, to give him a 3-point lead.
That shot is one of the most clutch shots I've ever seen in Springford football. A 3-point game-winning shot in overtime. It doesn't get better than that. And obviously we're covering Springford here, but that game still left a smile on my face. Incredible way to end the night.
Yeah, definitely a great matchup there, but unfortunately the Springford Rams, Bowman with that big shot, losing tonight at home, 80-77, along with Edon and the rest of the RCTV crew here. We'd like to thank you for watching. Have a great night, everybody. Till next time.
Have a good night.